Good morning kids, welcome to the class of science. As you know, we were dealing with the chapter number 11, transportation in animals and plants. Children, you remember in the last lecture we have learnt about the heart, which is an organ which beats continuously, acts as a pump for the transport of blood, which carries other substances with it also. So children, we have learnt about its position, where it is present in the chest cavity, and what are the different chambers which are present on the heart, and I have told you to practice this diagram. So to understand the functioning of circulatory system, we can start from the right side of the heart and follow the arrows. So this is what all about the heart, and we have also done heartbeat. One contraction and one relaxation together constitutes one heartbeat. Let us see an activity 11.2 where it was prepared the stethoscope. Now let us learn more about the chapter. In heartbeat we have learned how to count the pulse rate, and today we were about to start the topic excretion in animals. Children, you know that carbon dioxide is removed from the body through the lungs. So as you know that we exhale carbon dioxide as a byproduct, means the unwanted product from our body. So we also have so many things that we need to remove from our body. So children, whenever cells perform their function, certain waste products are released which are toxic and hence need to be removed from the body. So the process of removal of waste product in the cells of the living organism is called excretion, and the parts involved in excretion form the excretory system. So first of all, if we want to know how this removal of waste product, means how this excretion takes place, we need to understand this process and each part involved in it. So I will show you a video which will tell you first of all the excretion in animals, and then we will take it with the help of a text. See the video, children.
Human excretory system. In human beings, excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and urethra. The nitrogenous end product in man is urea. Kidney is a bean-shaped, red-colored organ. Kidneys are attached to the dorsal body wall on either side of vertebral column in the abdominal cavity. Each kidney of an adult human measures 10 to 12 centimeter in length, 5 to 7 centimeter in width, 2 to 3 centimeters in thickness, with an average weight of 120 to 170 grams. Its outer margin is convex and inner margin is concave. The notch present on the inner margin is concave. The notch present on the inner margin is called hilus. Renal artery, which brings blood to the kidney from heart, enters the kidney through hilus. Renal vein, which carries blood from the kidney to the heart, and ureter come out of the kidney through hilus. Each ureter is a thin-walled tube. The anterior end of ureter is wide and is called renal pelvis. The ureter opens into urinary bladder. Urine is stored in the bladder till it is filled and then is sent out through a canal called urethra. On top of each kidney, an adrenal gland is present. It is endocrine gland and has nothing to do with excretion. Longitudinal section of kidney. Outer region of kidney is deep red in color and is called as cortex. The inner region is light red in color and is called as medulla. In the medulla are 9 to 12 inverted pyramid-like structures with a broad base towards the cortex and narrow end towards the pelvis. These extend into pelvis. The broad end of each pyramid is branched and gives the appearance of sepals of a flower. Hence, these are called calyces. Through calyces, urine reaches funnel like ducts, and from these into pelvis. From pelvis, urine enters ureters. The cortex extends in between the medullary pyramids as renal columns called columns of Bertini. Each kidney consists of several thousands of nephrons, which are the basic structural and functional units. They are responsible for urine formation. In human kidney, there are about 2 lakh of nephrons. Each nephron has 2 parts. 1. Cup-like structure called Bowman's capsule, and 2. Tubular portion, figure 19.3. Bowman's capsule is a 2-layered cup with space in between the 2 layers. Inside the cup of Bowman's capsule, there is a network of large number of capillaries, which is called glomerulus. Glomerulus, along with Bowman's capsule, is called Malpighian body or renal capsule. After entering the kidney, the renal artery divides into a number of arterioles in the kidney. Each renal arteriole enters a Bowman's capsule as afferent arteriole, forms a capillary network inside the cup-like structure, and leaves the Bowman's capsule as afferent arteriole. The tubular part of nephron has 3 parts. A. Proximal convoluted tubule. B. Distal convoluted tubule. C. Distal convoluted tubule of nephrons opens into collecting tubule. A. Proximal convoluted tubule. The tubule continues further to form a highly network called proximal convoluted tubule. A hairpin-shaped Henle's loop is the next part of the tubule, which has descending and ascending limb. B. Distal convoluted tubule. The ascending limb continues as another highly coiled tubular region called distal convoluted tubule. C. Collecting duct. The distal collecting tubule of many nephrons open into straight tube called collecting duct, many of which converge and open into renal pelvis through medullary pyramids in the calyx. The Malpighian corpuscle, proximal collecting tubule, and distal collecting tubule of the nephron are situated in the cortical region of the kidney, whereas the loop of Henle dips into the medulla. In majority of nephrons, the loop of Henle is too short and extends only very little into the medulla. Such nephrons are called cortical nephrons. In some of the nephrons, the loop of Henle is very long and runs deep into the medulla. These nephrons are called as juxtamedullary nephrons. The efferent arterially emerging from glomerulus, forms a fine capillary network around the renal tubule called peritubular capillaries. A minute vessel of this network runs parallel to the Henle's loop, forming a U-shaped vasa recta. Vasa recta is absent or highly reduced in cortical nephrons.
So, I hope you understood the basic idea behind the excretion part of our excretion in animals. We will see this through our text in the next video. Till that time, take care of yourself. Thank you, everyone.